This is Dario and I'm Sabiha Samar. Here are today's top stories. Three Central Asian nations, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan, are gearing up to submit a joint bid to host the prestigious Asian Cup in 2035. This plan was revealed by sports expert Alisher Nikimbayev during an interactive session on his Footballium Telegram channel. The potential hosts are already preparing their infrastructure for the tournament. Bishkek, the capital of Kyrgyzstan, is constructing a new stadium, complementing ongoing renovations of existing venues in Dushanbe and Khojand in Tajikistan. Uzbekistan, known for successfully hosting international football events, boasts several FIFA-compliant stadiums. Uzbekistan recently hosted the Asian Cup for under-20 and under-23 players, showcasing its organizational capabilities. In 2023, Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan co-hosted the Senior Central Asian Football Association Cup for the first time, further solidifying their experience in managing regional tournaments. Emomali Rustam, president of the CAFA, first announced the intent to bid for the Asian Cup finals during the organization's 2023 Congress. Support for the bid has also come from Sheikh Salman bin Ibrahim Al Khalifa, president of the Asian Football Confederation, who praised Central Asia's capability to host the pinnacle of Asian football. The Asian Cup, held once every 2 years since 1956, is traditionally staged 1 year after the FIFA World Cup. The next Asian Cup is scheduled for 2027, with anticipation building towards the potential milestone of Central Asia hosting the event in 2035. Chinese President Xi Jinping has confirmed that China will assume the chairmanship of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization following Kazakhstan, in adherence to the organization's rotational leadership system. The announcement was made during discussions with Kazakh President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev. President Xi emphasized China's unwavering commitment to enhancing collaboration within the SCO, aiming to foster a close-knit community of shared destiny among member states, including Kazakhstan. He expressed China's full support for Kazakhstan as the host of the upcoming second China Central Asia Summit scheduled for next year. In a collective effort towards sustainable development, all member states have jointly designated 2025 as the year of sustainable development within the SCO framework. The SCO, which includes China, Kazakhstan, Russia, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, India, Pakistan and Iran, serves as a crucial platform for regional cooperation in security, economy and cultural domains. The SCO operates on a rotational chairmanship, which passes annually amongst its member states. In 2023, India held the SCO chairmanship under the theme Towards a Secure SCO. Prior to India, the chairmanship rotated through Uzbekistan in 2022, Tajikistan in 2021, Russia in 2020, Kyrgyzstan in 2019 and China in 2018. Tajikistan has implemented 35 energy projects with financial assistance from China, totaling over $5 billion since gaining independence. The Export-Import Bank of China has provided $880 million in soft loans to support several key projects. These include the Dushanbe TPP-2 power plant, the Dushanbe 500, Sukht 500 electric substations, the South-North 500 kilowatt power transmission line, the Rogan hydroelectric project, and various 220 kilowatt substations and transmission lines. Beyond soft loans, Tajikistan's energy sector has benefited from $197 million in direct investments by Chinese companies. Key participants in these investment projects include Power Construction Corporation of China Limited, TBEA Company Limited, Huawei, Sino-Hydro International Engineering, Pingao Group, and Shenzhen Kaifa Technology. In the oil and gas sector, Tajikistan has established cooperation with China National Petroleum Corporation. The company will begin seismic exploration of an extensive area at the end of July 2024, following geophysical surveys. Over the past year, memoranda with TBEA and Power China have led to funding and construction plans for solar and wind power plants within a total capacity of 1,500 megawatt. This significant investment from China is set to further energize Tajikistan's energy sector, enhancing infrastructure and promoting sustainable energy development in the region. China and Kazakhstan have marked a historic milestone with over $41 billion in bilateral trade in 2023. The two nations are currently collaborating on 45 joint investment projects valued at over $14 billion, spanning the industry, energy, transport, green economy, and agriculture sectors. President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev of Kazakhstan and President Xi Jinping of China met with their official delegations, emphasizing the importance of their meeting in further strengthening the eternal comprehensive strategic partnership between their countries. President Tokayev praised Xi Jinping's state visit as pivotal in advancing Kazakhstan-China relations and reiterated Kazakhstan's support for China's global peace initiatives and affirmed their commitment to the One China policy, as well as cooperation against terrorism, separatism, and extremism. He expressed readiness to support China's vision for a fair global order in alignment with international law and the UN Charter. In response, Xi Jinping praised Kazakhstan's dynamic growth under Tokayev's leadership and emphasized the ancient roots of their bilateral friendship dating back to the Silk Road. The discussions between the leaders included future prospects for investments in e-commerce, automobile production, transport logistics, energy, agriculture, finance, and tourism. Both sides acknowledged the effectiveness of existing trade and investment mechanisms and pledged governmental support for ongoing and future business ventures. Russian President Vladimir Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping reinforced their anti-Western agenda at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization summit held in Astana, Kazakhstan. During the summit, the leaders called on member states to resist external interference and strengthen regional cooperation, positioning the SCO as a counterweight to what they view as US hegemony in global affairs. President Xi Jinping emphasized the importance of unity amongst SCO countries, urging mutual support and sovereignty to maintain regional peace and development. Despite internal disagreements and territorial disputes amongst its members, the SCO's joint declaration emphasized the need for enhanced global and regional security amidst increasing geopolitical tensions. The declaration criticized unilateral military buildups and advocated for a ceasefire in Gaza, reflecting the SCO's stance against what it perceives as destabilizing actions by unspecified countries and regional alliances. This summit highlights the SCO's commitment to fostering regional cooperation and countering Western influence, reinforcing the bloc's strategic vision for a multipolar world order. The Asian Development Bank has allocated $50 million to support fiscal and public management reforms in Kyrgyzstan. This funding includes a $43 million policy-based concessional loan and a $7 million grant from the Asian Development Fund. This initiative aims to increase public funding for Kyrgyzstan's transition to low-carbon economy, enhance climate adaptation measures, and integrate gender inclusiveness into budget processes. The reforms focus on strengthening fiscal sustainability, improving public sector governance, and boosting economic growth. ADB Director General for Central and Western Asia, Yevgeny Zhukov, emphasized the program's commitment to enhancing governance and transparency. The program includes 2 sub-programs aimed at improving public financial management, corporate governance, tax policy, and public administration transparency. ADB Principal Public Sector Specialist Hanif Rahimtullah highlighted the importance of climate-sensitive and gender-responsive financial management for sustainable growth. Celebrating 30 years of collaboration, ADB has committed $2.6 billion to Kyrgyzstan since 1994, supporting over 217 projects in key economic sectors. That's all for today's news. Stay tuned for more updates.